with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Making side adjustments here. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Horton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Horton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And he'll hurl it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the handoff. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting it. holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Back to pass, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Quarterback making adjustments. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready, set. Tuna. Easy.
Motion from the back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Texas A&M 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds him out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory, a bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Going for the big play. He's got it, first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the tight end. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up a touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Reed. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Keeps it on the draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quickly complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Reed. Makes the grab, it's Moss. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Breaks the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter.
10, Texas A&M, 0.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Craver. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He wants to change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He slings it deep to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Fights off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Moss. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Texas A&M going up tempo. Back to pass. It's Reed. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. That's a right ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down. They've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the quarterback.
There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time play.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown time! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. Yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Zeno. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll call timeout with 9. Left on the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion.
Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. To kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped at the 23. Short of where he would have been with a touchback. Give to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. With the catch, it's Bernard. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Watson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They want to run it left here. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Brown has it. Can't get him to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires left. Pulls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The receiver is incomplete. It's now third down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And the Cardinals have a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Trying to bully their way in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. To the air, it's Moss. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To throw, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Young. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Young. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Finds his man. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He'll try to take it back. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight. This one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Score Alabama 7, Louisville 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Finds us back in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. They'll try the run. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Looking for room. It's Young. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? Touchdown, Bama! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Young. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Miller with the ball. Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here comes our first play of overtime.
Easy.
They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Motion from the back. To the air, it's Moss. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Cardinals. They strike first in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. In front of them, they have to answer that score with a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Young. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Don't assume on this extra point they needed to send it to a second OT. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Might be changing the route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Young. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, Dave, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Trying to run it in. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw the football.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball swinging.
They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Tide! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime.
And making the score Alabama 29, Louisville 21.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Touchdown, Louisville! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime.
3:25.
Looking to pass, it's Moss. Dumps it off in the flats. They couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking way for this one to end in double overtime. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from